Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori? Oh, Jesus Christ! Alright then, welcome back everyone. This is Geguz, and today we're going to be playing more DDLC. As you can see, I have changed the background. I figured out how to do that after I was fucking around with the menu. So, yeah, hold on a second. I noticed that the audio was kind of doubling last stream, I guess you could say. So I'm going to turn down the things so that it's not as visible. I don't even know how to do that because like the thing is covered, so I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started into this again. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and crayons spill over her lap. Ow, 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 ow! You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches to her forehead. Jeez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh, okay. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Geguz, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori... Jesus Christ, that's a big bottle of apple juice. I hand Sayori a big bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot! Ah, sorry, I forgot. Ah. How hard did you hit your head? Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even right about writing? What am I talking about? Oh god, I don't like what that's supposed to mean. She's self-aware, I knew it. Alright, well I might as well take her advice anyway and save the game. Oop. There we go. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Right, I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. My mic fell off. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I really don't do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, alright? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets so we can give out the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what exactly we're gonna be doing for the festival. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monika. Yeah, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Alright, but it's kind of hard to when I'm constantly thinking about how you might be sad or something. Hey, Geguz, I'm still a little surprised. I thought that you would really try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. What? Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, well, of course I do! But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I understand that sometimes you have to put up with me, and that can be a lot because I'm really fucking annoying. But sometimes, and I have to put up with you sometimes. But we have a wavelength for something. We're both fucking annoying. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like we're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's easier to write than when thinking about you. Sayori? No, Geguz, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? What do you mean? I'm not doing anything. I'm just saying words. I'm spitting, you know. Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori! Okay, I'm just making sure no one noticed. Sayori, I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Please, I'm getting sad. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. She's probably gonna get brain damage soon. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Geguz. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. A rain cloud? What? I don't see no rain cloud above you. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. You're not my mom! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Of course, I'm gonna go with... I need to know a little bit more about Sayori, and I feel like she's not gonna talk to me, so... Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked it. Hold on 1 second! Yeah! Oh, wait, that was Yuri. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But... I agree with Natsuki. Natsuki. Fuck, I forgot how to say her name. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Geguz was the one who... that doesn't matter! You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place! You're the club president, Monica! You're supposed to make a responsible decision for the club! Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with the decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me?! Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made in such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah! We only have a lot of work to do, you know! We don't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you gonna do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Sigh. It's technically most logical for Geguz to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Do you have a I mean, it's gonna be anyone. I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her! Jeez, you really hate us that much? Yeah. No! Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Monica, stop staring at me like that. You're freaking me out. Baking is a very difficult job. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so you could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Wait, just a minute ago you were saying... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, I'm sure you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even when Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't feel a single bit of remorse. Did she not lock her door or something? Again, we used to play so often that we made it into a habit of simply entering each other's houses like pure family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. FBI, open up! Sayori? Hi, Geguz. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? No, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted us to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be seeing Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how'd you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. Wait, what about you? Aren't you supposed to be helping her? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep, there's more silence between us. Natsuki. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. Just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I have a very deep intuition. I don't even know what the fuck that word means. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Geguz. What? Why can't it just be like how it's always been? This is my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have to have come here. You wouldn't have to even be thinking about me right now. This is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. You're not usually like this. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already! Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Geguz. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Geguz? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do when I know I'm fully how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy into caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me just not to think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Yeah, there's so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Geguz. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Oh, I think you'd be pretty used to that. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone else in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Geguz, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like the way it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders and shake her a bunch of times. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah! Geguz! Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me. God damn, this is making me tear up. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have had it any other way. Geguz. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. Oh, that's how I hug people. I don't even hug. They just try and hug me, and then I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go with it. She starts sobbing right next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please, don't do this. Geguz, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. Oh god, I got shot in darkness. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Geguz. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Yeah, I'm like lava. I'm gonna burn you. Sayori lets me go, and as she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along to help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Ah, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next! I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some of my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. Oh, is that what that is? She tries to reach out for her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez! You know what? Take this! Natsuki instead wipes off her face with her finger before shoving her finger between my own face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh, I don't like this view at all. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross! Fine! I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You react to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things like that just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. I'm disappointed in what I just read. What? Did you just seriously just... Ah! Natsuki is so surprised that she can't figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Geguz, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You do know that, right? Fuck, I didn't. What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How'd the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? I think she poisoned the fucking thing. Wait, Natsuki, eh? What you said before about not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Geguz, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry, I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Oh god, she got close. Oh god, okay, that scared me a bit. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Oh, wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Hi, Geguz. Sayori! Just now, we weren't, I swear nothing was going on. Nothing was going on between us, I swear. It's okay, Geguz. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat the cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries up and waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over here and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got to her. We didn't get that close, I swear. That, what you saw, she was just trying to wipe a bug off my face. Yeah, that was it. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Geguz? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Oh, god damn it, this is about to make me tear up again. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Geguz. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Well, Monica was right about what? Excuse me? Was Monica insulting you? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Geguz. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? Monica? I don't think she's very threatening at all. I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Geguz, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. Alright, now, calm down there. No one likes me that much that they want to die. Look at me. Do you see any kind of thing that anyone would like in this face? And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give to you. Sayori... Oh, fuck, it's making me choose what I have to say. Okay. Fuck. Oh, no. One of these options is really bad, and one of them I don't know how it's gonna act. Sayori, you'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like how they always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori! It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right, that I just want to go back the way it was. I realize that now. You do know me better than anyone else, Geguz. I'll trust you if anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns and drops to her knees. Ah! Clutching to her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked I don't know how to react. God damn, that was something, huh? Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why do I feel so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days like this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You take a little responsibility for her, Geguz. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? God, it really makes me seem like the bad guy here, doesn't it? Monica, please don't think differently of me after this. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. What the fuck? Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything you said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish reading this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Yeah, I got one too. What the fuck? Geguz, what's wrong? Nothing. Dude, that actually kind of gave me chills. What the fuck? I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more something like a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori? Oh, Jesus Christ! What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. The Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? I didn't fucking read that. Turning down her confession? This has to be what pushed her over to... Oh, fuck. Would that have happened if I chose the other option? Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything that I could have done to prevent this. If I had just spent more time with her, walked with her to school, and gave her what I know what I should want out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival, I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. Holy fuck. And? What? Excuse me? Oh god. Oh no. Now I see the horror aspect. I gotta return to the desktop. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Oh god, I didn't expect it to go this way. Oh shit. Okay, she's still here. Well, at least nothing changed on the desktop. Well, I guess I gotta switch best girl now. I'll find out who that will be in the next episode, I guess. We got new music now. Is this a song that played during our death? Holy fuck, that... Holy... That... Oh, fuck. I'm actually shaking right now. Well, now we got more side stories, at least. Oh, God. I killed Sayori. What's going on the What the fuck? Wait, something's missing. Where's Sayori's file? Trace back. Consider title Doki Doki Literature Club run date. Exception. Oh jeez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably just be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Haha. Well, here goes nothing. What the fuck? How? Oh god, the image is glitched too. Hold on, let me go back to this image. You can see like little glitches, like, but dude, this is meant to be Sayori. I just now realized. Oh fuck, This is really fucking with my head right now. Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna leave this here, cause I kinda need to think about what just happened. That fucked with my head, like really bad. So I'm gonna leave things here. I'm gonna leave the episode here. So thank you all for watching if you have been watching. I'm gonna go probably get some therapy again. First it takes two was the first time, but now it this. Alright then. I'm gonna